Hello mga kap, ito na naman po ang inyong lingkod, Mike24 ng SSC, naglilingkod na naman sa isang bagong episode ng Southside Exotic Bearded Dragon Morphs, okay? Ngayon ipapaliwanag ko lahat ng tungkol sa mga Bearded Dragon Morphs in layman's term, okay? Hindi na tayo magpupunta ng in-depth. Yan, meron po tayong mga sample ng mga Bearded Dragons dito no, na hawak natin. Okay, ipapaliwanag natin mga morph nila and kung ano yung mga bagong morph na lumalabas ngayon, okay? Para updated lahat ng ating mga subscriber, okay? And please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. Ayan po, please press the bell button below. Ayan po, okay? Di-discuss ko natin at magsisimula po tayo sa Hypomelanistic or Hypomelanism. Ang Hypomelanistic, ang ibig sabihin po niyan ay less dark pigmentation sa katawan or mas brighter na kulay ng bearded dragon. Yan lang po yung basic na ibig sabihin ng hypomelanistic. So less yung dark pigmentation sa katawan. Okay. Paano po natin ma-identify na hypomelanistic po ang ang bearded dragon? Okay? Sa pamamagitan po ng nails nila. So ang nails po nila ay clear. Okay? Ang regular na nail ng bearded dragon na mga normal morphs ay itim. Itim lang siya mga sir. Okay, pagka puti na yung mga nails niya, pag bagong pedicure and dito. Ayan, ang hypomelanistic na po. Ibig sabihin nasa dugo nila. Okay, it's a recessive gene ang hypomelanistic. So ipopost ko na lang dito yung yung sa recessive, if recessive yung gene, dominant or co-dominant. Okay? Yan po. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng hypo. Ito po, isa pang sample. Ito po ay isang hypo rin. Okay? Yan po, kitang-kita sa nails niya na clear siya. Okay? So that's a main example of hypomelanistic. Yan. Ang next gene na itatakin natin is the translucent gene or they say trans. Okay? So ito yung isa sa pinakasikat na gene na meron dito sa Pilipinas genetically, ang mga trans gene, okay? So what does translucent gene means? Translucent gene means it's a partially see-through body ng mga bearded dragons natin. Yan po, partially see-through. So paglabas pa lang nila, para ma-indicate nyo na trans yung bearded dragon nyo, unang-una, it has a blue belly. Okay. Then it has a solid black eyes. Yan po, isa sa mga indication na may trans gene yung bearded dragon natin. Okay? Yan po. Tapos, meron tayong sinasabi natin ng partial trans. There's no such thing as partial trans. Okay? Pag meron trans gene yung bearded dragon nyo, trans po yun. Walang partial na sinasabi. Okay? So, even if hindi nag-hold ng solid black eyes yung bearded dragon nyo, pero naka-blue belly siya, that's a translucent bearded dragon. Nasa genetics na po yun. Okay? So, meron tayong mga sample dito ng mga trans na bearded dragon. Okay? Kunin ko lang ito malaki. This one is a translucent bearded dragon. It only carries the trans gene. Okay? Dali lang, tatalun. Okay? So, it has a solid black eyes. Yan po. And, ngayon, medyo adult na siya. Hindi na siya masyadong see-through yung body niya. Okay? But it still has solid black eyes. And, the color, ang katangian talaga ng maraming katangian ng transgene, it intensifies the color ng bearded dragon natin. Kasi parang partially see-through siya yung katawan, yung yung skin niya. Okay? Or yung yung texture ng skin niya. Okay? That's one thing to identify translucent gene in a bearded dragon. Okay? Yan po. Tapos, we do have another one. This one naman is a hypo trans bearded dragon. Okay? It has a hypo... Oy! Nahulog! Next gene we're gonna tackle is the zero gene. Ano ang zero gene? Okay. Zero gene means zero pattern, zero markings, and zero color. So kaya siya tinawag na zero. So ang kulay niya is gray to silver color or almost white. Okay, dirty white, parang gano'n yung kulay niya. So itong pinaka-latest sa tatlong patternless gene. So ano ba yung tatlong patternless gene? So we do have this one, the latest one, the zero. We do have with blitz, one of the patternless gene as well. And we do have the silverback. Yun yung pinaka-unang na-discover na patternless gene. So this gene is an interesting gene. So a lot of hobbies or breeders tend to play with this gene. So marami silang napapalabas katulad ng yung isa sa pinakamabagong Morphs. It's a Wiro. It's like yun ang paper white. A with blitz and a zero gene in it. So kaya siya naging puti. Okay. So we'll go into the next one, the with blitz. So ang with blitz ay isa sa tatlong patternless gene na meron tayo. So ang kakaibahan lang ng with blitz is nagre-retain siya ng kulay. So it retains its color. You can when you breed it, you can put some citrus colors in it, some red colors in it. Yan. Saka ang tawag sa kanya nung una siyang lumabas ay white lightning. Pero hindi naman siya white. Okay? So, yan ang with this gene. Currently, I'm working with this gene. I'm currently working a lot with this gene. So, I'm trying to put colors in it para maging interesting. So, pwede siya gawing citrus with blitz, red with blitz, or you can intensify or put more genetics in it. So that's the with blitz gene. So it's a very interesting gene na sana dito sa Pilipinas ma-develop. Maraming dazzled sa with blitz gene. So that's about it with the with blitz gene. We're gonna move on to the next one. So the next gene we're gonna discuss is the leatherback gene. So what is a leatherback gene? So leatherback genes means less scaling in the back and in the sides of the bearded dragon. So, sa mga hindi siya katulad ng mga normal scaled na medyo marami siyang spikes sa back. So, this one has less spikes in the back and in the sides as well. So, it has like a leather-like texture kung titingnan nyo. So, this has a leather-like texture. Makinis siya, pati sa sides hindi ganun ka spiky yung bearded dragon. When you breed a leatherback to a leatherback, you'll produce some silkbacks as well. So it's not recommended, but in the hobby kasi mas brittle or mas prone to damaging their skin. Mas manipis yung scaling nila. So it's not recommended for other hobbyists to breed the leatherback to leatherback. Yan. So that's the one of the most popular scale morph here in the Philippines. It's the leatherback. And now we're going to the next morph. So ang didiscuss natin na sunod na gene ay ang Donner gene. So ano ba ang Donner gene? So ang Donner gene is a scale morph. So how to identify a Donner gene? So ang mga spikes nila sa scaling nila is in different directions. So paiba-iba. So how to identify a Donner gene is they have like white patches, small white markings here sa katawan nila, just sides. Saka yung scaling nila, it's different directions, paiba-iba. Yung nasisira na yung markings nila. So one thing to identify a Donner bearded dragon is sa ilalim ng beard. Okay? Sa ilalim ng beard nila. So in a normal bearded dragon, ang beard nila tends to go downwards. If you check the beard of a Donner bearded dragon, pa-sides sila. Okay, iba-ibang direction pa sides. And yung scaling nila dito sa yung turns nila dito sa side, iba-iba rin yung direction. So hindi siya yung isang uniform na padiretso ng pahabang patabi lang. So iba-iba siya. Yun. So that's how you identify a donor bearded dragon. Yes, the next gene we're gonna discuss is the genetic stripe. The genetic stripe is a dominant gene. Anong characteristic? It has a racing stripe sa side ng ng spine sa likod. Okay. This is a sample of a genetic stripe. It's a hypotrans genetic stripe, or as they call as thunderbolt. Okay. That's how to identify a genetic stripe. This gene, I'm working with this gene actually. Nagtatry ako magpalabas sa mga bagong or combination of morphs regards sa scaling and sa genetics. So I'm trying to put some multiple genes sa kanila, or ginagamit ko sila para maglipat ng genes sa ibang mga morphs ng bearded dragon. I'm currently working with this one as well. So that's why I have actually I have a lot of genetic stripes in my collection. So hopefully ma-share ko din sa inyo yung mga genetic stripe with the different genetics na kinakarga ko sa kanila. Okay. And we'll go on to the next one. Sa dami-dami natin discuss kanina, Leatherback, Zero, Donners, with blitz. Now we're gonna discuss the normal gene. So ano bang normal na bearded dragon or normal scale bearded dragon? So a normal scale bearded dragon is ito. Okay, not normal color but normal scaling. So a normal na bearded dragon has a scaling like medyo marami siyang tusok ng konti sa likod. So it's not leatherback or it's not donner, but has normal scales. Okay, so katulad nito. Yan, katulad na. Normal din siya. Yan. Mas mamaya papakita ko sa screen kung ano yung tsura ng normal scaled bearded dragon. So this one right here visually is a normal bearded dragon with no hypomelanistic translucent or any genetics in it. So but this one is a head for hypomelanistic and a head for translucent. So genetically meron siya sa genetics ng dalawang gene na yun. So but visually it's a normal bearded dragon. Okay? So not like this one, it's a normal bearded dragon but it has a translucent and it has a hypomelanistic because of the nail and both solid eyes. Okay? Ang next naman na i-discuss natin ay mga coloration of bearded dragon. So we're gonna talk about coloration ngayon. So ano ba mga coloration ng bearded dragon? So we do have this one is like a normal form. Para lang siyang grayish na wild type color. Yeah. The second one is the citrus one. So this one is a citrus color. It's a yellowish. So they do have a lot of tints sa color ng citrus. They have the super citrus, tinatawag nila lemon. It just depends on the color texture ng bearded dragon. So this is one of the colors they have, the citrus one. So yeah. Oops, sumagat. Yan, okay. Yan. So now we'll go on the red colors. So this one is a tangerine. Itong tatay. So this is the husband. Husband eh. It's so this one is a blood red na bearded dragon. But it's sabi ko nga kanina, just tagged by the breeders that we bought it from. So it's just a regular red. Or depende na lang sa inyo kung sa tingin nyo it's red enough for you or medyo orangey yung color. So you decide na lang pag bumibili kayo ng mga bearded dragon. So depende rin, you should ask a proper breeder. This one is a wet blitz. So this one is a patternless, katulad ng pinapaliwanag ko kanina. It has a tangerine shade or orange shade sa gilid. Patternless. This wet blitz has a a color already, no? So hindi na siya yung yung regular na with blitz na hypo with blitz na medyo puti lang. So ito meron ng color tint. So the next breeding, hopefully yung sunod na na pag ma-breed na to, lalagyan ko pa siya ng mas intense na color. So yun yung isa. Tapos the next one is a Thunderbolt. Okay. So dito para lang siyang kita-kita yung pagka-genetic stripe niya, pero dito medyo dark yung niya markings because of the trans gene. Yan. Kasi it's from a genetic stripe, hypotrans genetic stripe to a hypotrans genetic stripe. Okay, then now they produce a Thunderbolt. Yan. Okay. So the next one is a Zero. So it's a no color, no pattern, and no markings in it. So it's a Hypo Zero. So that's color white or silver, yan, or dirty white. Yan. So yan, diniscuss ko na almost lahat ng kulay. Meron pa ba akong na-discuss? Actually meron pang dalawa. So we also have a pied bearded dragon. Genetically, para siya may mga blotches ng mga kulay. So, wala siyang stable na kulay. So, iba-iba. Parang blotches ng red, blotches ng white, blotches ng black. So, they call it a pied colors. So, and meron din sila tinatawag na paradox. So, paradox is a random mutation. So, hindi siya coloration. Yung iba sinasabi lang nila purple paradox kasi medyo parang purple yung kulay ng bearded dragon. But genetically, it's a random mutation. So, hindi mo alam kung kailan lalabas. From other breeders, they tend to say na it's from a trans breeding. But majority siguro yes. Hopefully, we could produce some paradox bearded dragon. Because I do have some bearded dragon with the paradox line. So it's not genetically recessive or recessive, not a recessive trait. So random lang talaga. So hindi natin alam kung kailan lalabas. Hopefully makapalabas tayo. So yun ang And we do have also an Ashantic. So in Europe, it's being bred. The Ashantic gene. So medyo inaano pa nila. Medyo bago lang yung gene, so medyo develop pa nila. Okay? So that's about it. Tapos sasagutin ko ngayon yung mga myth sa mga bearded dragon. Okay? So on the next episode,